Hi everyone, welcome back. Yes, I am back. It's been a minute since I've done a video. I'm trying to get used to this new program that I have. I'm not used to having a thumbnail of me in the bottom right hand side of my screen, so I'm not quite sure if I'm supposed to look here, there, or here. So if you see me looking all, over the place, it's because I don't know yet. The program that I downloaded last night is it's very new, so I'm just trying to get used to it. So today I want to talk to you guys about stem cells, stem cell therapy. I'm sure you guys have heard about it. Those very expensive injections that you have to travel very, very far away to get, places like Mexico or, other foreign countries, just to get some of those really good stem cells into your damaged tissue and or your damaged organs within your body that will help to repair and rebuild whatever damage has been done to your body. What if I told you that you have about 700,000 stem cells of your own in your body right now that could be doing that job of repairing and rebuilding damage for you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Gabrielle. I'm an independent distributor with the company called Lifewave. And I'm here today to talk to you a bit more about stem cells and the latest research and the latest knowledge that we have about them. But first, I'm here to tell you that you don't have to spend $20,000 on injections, and you don't have to travel to a foreign country to get treatment to repair and rebuild the stem cells within your body. You can do it in the comfort of your own home. Now, we'll get to that. We'll get to that towards the ending of the video. Now, what are stem cells? Well, stem cells, embryonic stem cells, they give rise to every single type of cell in our body, from liver cells, bone cells, muscle cells, all of them started off as stem cells, which is really just a cell that has got all of your DNA, but hasn't differentiated into any particular type of tissue cell yet. We do have a whole lot of cells still left in our body, all throughout our body. As I said earlier in the video, I said about 700,000 still in our body. Most seem to be in the bone marrow, but there are a number of them that are in our organs and all around our body. Now, 700,000 might sound like a lot, right? But there are a lot of cells in our bodies, and 700,000 cells means you have about one stem cell for every 45 million cells in your body. So they're quite rare, actually. It's actually not a large number. Even though it sounds like a large number, scientifically, it's really just not a large number. So they're quite rare, I guess. And they're not always easy to find, which is why scientists are still finding places in our body where they're hiding out. And it's really, really, really exciting because, you know, science, I feel like science and metaphysics are starting to come together, and we are opening up new avenues of healing in ways that won't harm our body. And we're going to get into that too later on in this video. And it's like quantum healing. It's really exciting. This video is exciting. Now, these cells are called adult stem cells as opposed to embryonic stem cells. They're sometimes called somatic stem cells. Um, Anyways, stem cells that are packed around strategic parts of our body must be doing something. And we've known for a while that the ones in the bone marrow can grow new bone cells, or they can grow new red blood cells. But it has more recently been found out that they can also produce liver cells, lung cells, and skin cells. And that's what we know so far. But in addition to that knowledge, we also now have more and more information and knowledge about stem cells that are found in the brain, in the muscles, and in the lungs. And we're finding them in new places all the time. Scientists are are finding more and more about stem cells every single day. Like I said earlier in the beginning of the video, stem cell therapy is the new hype. It's the new healing. It's the new age of healing, is learning how to fix, repair, and rebuild your body by increasing the number of stem cells that are in your body. So they're still doing research on it, and they're still finding out a lot of information on stem cells. Now, the assumption has got to be that if that's where these stem cells are, brain, lungs, skin, liver, places like that, if that's where they are, then that's where they're working and that's what they're producing. So if you have stem cells in your liver, they're producing liver stem cells every day. You have stem cells in your skin, you're producing skin stem cells every day. If you have stem cells in your muscles, in the muscles in your body, then you're producing stem cells in your muscles every single day. That's where they're finding them. That's where they're working in your body. At least that's what I assume with the science and the knowledge that's out there today. So it's really, really important to understand that we need these stem cells and we need them to be doing what they are doing: rebuilding, recreating, repairing. They regenerate us all the time. We grow new skin all the time. We grow new hair all the time. Our hair falls out, and our hair grows back. Our hair falls out again, our hair grows back. And all that is due to our stem cells. When we don't look after our bodies, we damage our stem cells. So if we don't look out after our bodies and we damage our bodies, we damage our stem cells, and then our hair starts to fall out, and then it's not going to grow back as fast or as voluptuous as it did once when you were younger. So when we don't look after our bodies, we damage our stem cells. And when we damage our stem cells, we suffer from things like hair loss, kidney disease, cancer, diabetes, and dementia, and the list goes on and on and on and on. Now, it's not to say that those things won't happen even if you do have healthy stem cells, but with damaged stem cells, those problems are more likely to happen, and they are worse, and it's harder for us to combat them or fight against them. So you might be asking, well, what damages our stem cells? How come our stem cells get damaged and they don't do the rebuilding and the repairing that they're supposed to do? Well, firstly, age. Age generally is the first reason why our stem cells appear damaged. Actually, they go dormant. You start to lose stem cells as you age. Unfortunately, as we get older, they become slightly less functional. By the time we age to our 30s, we have about 50 to 60% of our stem cells active in our body. And by the time you're 60 years old, you have about 10% of those stem cells active in your body. And that's if you're living a healthy lifestyle. It's less if you drink alcohol, smoke cigarettes, or vape, if you eat processed foods, if you consume sugars or carbohydrates, because all of that stuff that I just mentioned creates inflammation, and inflammation destroys the stem cells in your body much faster, which makes it all the more important to look after your body. Look after them. Look after your stem cells. As we age, we need to take care of ourselves because we start to lose those stem cells that keep us feeling young and looking young and repairing whatever damage we do to our bodies. So tobacco absolutely destroys our stem cells, and that includes vaping, like I said a moment ago. So we shouldn't be smoking or drinking alcohol. If you do drink alcohol, drink in moderation. But drinking alcohol in high amounts, it's really damaging to our stem cells. So we should drink in moderation. Inflammation generally impairs the functioning of our stem cells. You can keep your inflammation in check by eating properly, by cutting out high sugar, because eating poorly makes your blood sugar go up, gives you high blood pressure, and sugar damages your stem cells because, again, sugar causes inflammation and inflammation eats up all of your stem cells. So high blood sugar, that leads to diabetes. Once you're diabetic, your stem cells are a disaster. So we really need to control our sugar intake. And of course, as we know, sugar means carbohydrates or starches. Those are all made of sugar. Sugar, bad. Man-made sugar, bad. What do? Well, there are things that we stop doing, and there are things that we need to do more of. Now, the things that we need to stop doing are abusing alcohol, smoking tobacco, vaping, eating sugar or carbohydrates. All of these things are bad, bad, bad. Those are the things that are the bad culprits. By doing that, those things that I just mentioned, by cutting back on those things, those are going to help lower the inflammation that it's creating in our body. When we have lower inflammation, our stem cells will work much better. We need to get our stress levels down, which is not always easy, especially in the world that we live in today. But there are ways to manage stress. You could meditate, ground yourself. When you meditate and ground yourself, that'll allow you to get better sleep. Better sleep is definitely going to lower your stress if you can get your sleep under control. Limit the time that you are on your devices, on your TV. If you are watching TV or if you are on any of your devices, it might be a good thing to wear the blue blocker glasses or buy one of those screen protectors that go over your phone or your television. They do make them for your television and they make them for your laptops and your iPads. Get one of those blue blocker screen covers to put on your devices. I actually have one on my phone, and I should actually be wearing my blue blocker glasses right now as I make this video, but glasses in my hat, I can't wear them both at the same time. But there are ways that we can lower our stress levels and there are ways to help us sleep better at night. But getting better sleep is definitely going to help to get your stress under control. What else? Getting exercise, going for a walk, walking on the treadmill, walking outside, doing yoga, Tai Chi, whatever it is that floats your boat, as long as you are moving your body. And we need to reduce our weight. If we are overweight, particularly obese, we're heading for diabetes and heart disease and inflammation of all sorts and all kinds of other problems. And we need to get our weight back down through sensible diet and sensible exercise. I'm not telling you guys to hit an aerobics class. I'm not telling you guys to go jogging. I'm just telling you guys to take a walk. Stretch your body, move your body a little bit. Get some movement going through your body and pay attention to what you are putting in your mouth. What are you eating? Most people that want to heal are already doing these things anyways. Okay, so what do? What did I say? We sleep. Sleep is key. We must get sleep. We need to take care of our body so our body can actually wind down and fall asleep at night. We need sleep. We work on our sleep. You could be doing everything else right and still not get the sleep that you're supposed to be getting. So you need to work on your sleep. Even if you have to take an Epsom salt bath before you go to bed every single night, you have to figure out what works for you to get your body to wind down and to fall asleep. And number one reason why we're not sleeping is because of all of the electricity going through your house, all of the man-made frequencies going around you in your house, from the Wi-Fi, from the wires outside, from all your devices and TVs. Some people like to sleep with their TVs on. Some people are on their phone until they go to bed, and then they wonder why they can't fall asleep, or they only sleep for an hour here and there. And it's because of all of this EMF that's around your body. So you need to eliminate that stuff. You need to put your phone on airplane mode or turn it off at night. Turn your TV off at night. Try not to be on your phone like at least an hour before you go to sleep. If you live by yourself, turn your modem off. I know some of us don't live by ourselves, and we have teenagers that are up, gaming in their room. Um, so like maybe that's not an option, but turning your phone on airplane mode and turning the TV off, we have control of all of that. So we start getting regular exercise. Maybe you need to do, there is some yoga that I do at night to wind down, to get me relaxed to go to sleep at night. You might want to look into that. We start getting regular exercise. It doesn't have to be hectic, it doesn't have to be crazy exercise, just light, regular exercise. We need to be fasting. Okay, I'm not telling you to starve yourself. Fasting. In other words, not eating at all. Not eating at all. Not eating all the time is what I meant to say. Not eating all the time. You need ideally 16 hours between your dinner and your first meal the next day. You need to give your body at least 16 hours of not having to digest food constantly, because digesting food is a lot of work on your body. It can be stressful for your body. That could cause stress in your body, especially if you're eating all the wrong foods, or if you're eating something you're allergic to and you don't even know you're allergic to it. So give yourself at least 16 hours between your dinner and your first meal. That's not that hard. Stop eating at like 7 o'clock at night and don't eat the next day until I can go until like 10 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I can push it until noon. But if you're a diabetic and stuff like that, stuff that may be a little bit more difficult. But this is something that you and your medical practitioner could, work out, a plan for you if you have a medical condition where you can't fast or whatever. But ideally, if you're a person that doesn't have, something hindering you from not eating for at least 16 hours. It's something that I urge you guys to try. Try fasting for at least 16 hours. It's really, really not that hard. It sounds complicated, but it's not hard at all. So 16 hours between dinner and your first meal of the next day. It's not all that difficult to get 16 hours. That will get your inflammation down and it will get your repair systems running better. You need to drink more water. Even though water flushes your body of toxins, you need that because we are consuming a lot of toxins from, the water, our food, the air. You need water to detox. You need electrolytes to put those minerals into your body so that your organs and everything within your body is working better. Stay away from, I'm a big coffee drinker, so I'd be a hypocrite if I told you guys to stay away from coffee, but try to cut down on coffee. I used to drink a pot a day. I'm down to 2 cups of coffee, and that is my max. That's all I allow myself. And I started to incorporate more teas into my life. Get more herbs into your body by drinking more teas. I like chamomile tea. I like green tea. I heard black tea is really good for you. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that one, but I do like all different kinds of tea. I like moringa. I like hibiscus. I'm learning to love tea. Back in the day, I'd be like, ugh, tea, but I'm really learning to love tea, and I love what it does to my body and how it makes my body feel. Tea is very good for your stem cells, especially green tea. And you know what else is really good for your stem cells? Is dark chocolate. Yes, dark chocolate, at least 73% cocoa. That's what you need to get into your body, but make sure that it's not spiked with sugar. Read the label, okay? You don't want no added sugar. So a combination of exercise, sleep, proper food, cutting out sugar, cutting out smoking, getting better sleep will enhance your stem cells and their ability to repair and build and regrow where you are damaged and where age is just taking its toll on you. So it will start to eliminate lines and wrinkles around your eyes, around your face, your forehead. It will start to act as like Botox in your body, and it will start to lift up saggy skin. It will start to take down inflammation. And if you're a person that has a really round face, uh, It may not be genetics. It could just be that that's inflammation. And once your stem cells, once you start to take care of your body and you start to activate dormant stem cells, all of that puffiness that was around your face will start to slim out because it was just inflammation. When I started patching with the stem cell, and we'll talk about that in a minute, I slimmed out a lot around my face. My face was a lot rounder than it is now. And that's because it was inflammation that was being eliminated from my body. So you will start to see the differences in your skin, aging wise, once you start to take care of your body and your stem cells start to become active throughout your body. Everything I just mentioned is so much easier and cheaper than going to spend $20,000 on stem cell injections and traveling to another country to get them. Now, for me, not only did I do all of that stuff, I also incorporated something called the X39 stem cell patch into my life. And that gave me the boost that I needed to help my stem cells repair themselves. And I brought dormant stem cells, back awake to do a lot of the repair and rebuilding in my body. I came across these stem cells through a friend on Instagram, and she was talking about this guy named David Schmidt. David Schmidt is the inventor of Lifewave, the Lifewave technology that I'm about to talk about. And he's the founder and CEO of Lifewave. David designed a technology that activates your dormant stem cells. So if you're a person that is 60 years or older, or a person or younger, you're a person struggling, from health issues, from, because of a poor lifestyle, poor health from a poor lifestyle. And maybe you just need a boost in your life to help you. Maybe you're doing everything right, like I was, eating properly, getting sleep, getting exercise, not drinking, not smoking, but you were still dealing with a lot of side effects that, inflammation does to our bodies. Brain fog, body pain, bad knee, bad back, hair falling out. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, right? So maybe you just need a boost. And David Schmidt from Lifewave created this technology that can help your body repair itself along with a healthier lifestyle. And if you're interested, I can help you activate your stem cells. As we age, as I mentioned earlier, as we age, our stem cells decline in their ability to heal our bodies. Imagine if we could activate our stem cells and reset them to a younger, healthier state without spending $20,000 or whatever it costs to get stem cell injections, without having to travel to another country and rent a car and rent a hotel. I mean, all that adds up. That's money. That's a lot of money. To not know if the injections you're about to get will help you. Will it even work? Are they your stem cells, or will they be somebody else's stem cells? Whose stem cells will they be? Well, David designed a technology that you don't have to do any of that. You don't have to spend that money. You don't have to travel. You don't have to rent cars or hotels, and you don't have to inject somebody else's stem cells in your body, and you don't have to use needles to inject your own stem cells into your body. Well, David did it. He created something called the Lifewave X39 Stem Cell Regeneration Patch. It's clinically proven to provide the body with a level of health and vitality that you have not experienced since you were probably in your younger years, when you were like 15 years old, or, when you were back in your 20s, okay? And you can see all of this information because all of this, everything about the X39 patch is backed by multiple clinical studies and 20 years of development. The Lifewave X39 patch has been demonstrated to provide an abundance of health benefits. And you can read all of this for yourself by going to a website called Start X39 Now. StartX39now.com. And you can read all of those clinical studies. You can get all the information that you are searching for on that website. Now, the Lifewave X39 patch is a new and patented phototherapy technology. It's not just a patch, you guys. This is new age technology. This is new age healing. This technology is designed to elevate a peptide called the copper peptide GHKCU. That's what the copper peptide is called, the GHKCU copper peptide, which in turn activates your own stem cells, not somebody else's, but your own stem cells. It activates your own stem cells in your body. It wakes them up. So it activates your own stem cells in your body. The patch is worn. I'm going to show you guys what the patch looks like. This is what the packet looks like. This is called a sleeve of patches, and there's 30 patches in a sleeve. And this is what the patch looks like. Actually, let me take a half of the sticker off on the back. Nothing goes into your body, you guys. They're non-transdermal, meaning nothing enters your body. It's not a transdermal patch like a nicotine patch. That's transdermal. Hormone patches, those are transdermal. Pain patches, those are transdermal. These patches are non-transdermal, so it's not putting any chemicals or drugs into your body. It's not an injection. You're not getting any injections into your body, so you're not dealing with needles here. It's a patch, okay? You wear this patch for 12 hours, and it's designed to reactivate your own stem cells. So the patch aims to elevate and enhance your own stem cell activity to help you recover faster from an injury or surgery. It helps reducing pain in your body. Now, this patch works by reflecting a certain wavelength of light into your body. We all have light that comes out of our bodies. I have made a video going into more detail about how this patch works. And it literally just uses we are all energy. Okay, if you didn't know, now you know. We're all energy. And we all have heat that's coming off of our body. So when you stick this patch onto your body, I'm not going to put one on. I already have one on right now. See, I have one. I don't know if you guys can see it. So you stick the patch onto your body. I don't know if you guys can see it. You stick the patch onto your body, and the infrared light from my body is reflecting off of the white part of this patch right here. It's reflecting off a certain wavelength of light back into my body, communicating. It's a frequency. It's communicating with my body. It's telling the copper peptide GHKCU to activate. Okay? And as it activates, it will elevate the stem cells in my body, and it will start to wake up the dormant stem cells in my body, and then it will start to repair whatever damage is going on inside my body. I also made a video sharing my testimony if you guys are interested, which goes into a lot more detail about how the patches work versus what we're talking about stem cells today. So the patch right here works by reflecting a certain wavelength of your own light from your body back into your body. And it activates the copper peptide GHKCU. It stimulates the nerve. When you activate the copper peptide GHKCU, that copper peptide stimulates nerve growth. It increases collagen and elastin production within your body and improves tissue repair. You can go to PubMed and you can look up and get any information you want about the copper peptide GHKCU. There's so much research out there, you guys. Just pull it up and read it for yourself. You can also go to another website, reverseagingwithghk.com. Reverseagingwithghk.com. Myself, personally, I've been using these patches, X39, since June 2023. I have so many symptoms, too many to tell you guys about in this video. And I have all of these symptoms because I have an autoimmune disease. I actually have 3. I was diagnosed with 3 autoimmune diseases: fibromyalgia, Graves' disease, and thyroid eye disease. Those autoimmune diseases all they have a lot of things in common, but one of the most common thing they have that they share is inflammation. all of them. So it's like inflammation hell. Okay. Even though I was eating properly, I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking. I quit smoking like 18 years ago. So I don't smoke. I don't smoke anything. I don't vape. No smoke goes into my body. Um, I do yoga. Um, Now, this is all stuff I was doing before I started the patch. Okay. Even though I did all of those things, I was still struggling with inflammation, chronic inflammation. Again, I did a testimonial video. If you guys want to watch it, I will link it. I don't know, somewhere's down in the description area, along with the web links that I just mentioned as well. So you guys can check those links out. So I did do a testimonial video if you all want to hear my story. Again, I'll link it down below. Um, Before June 2023, I was walking with a cane. My doctors put me on disability because I couldn't work. I I couldn't do simple stuff like dishes or laundry. I couldn't drive because I had chronic pain and chronic inflammation. I was having flare-ups and migraines like 2 to 3 weeks out of a month. It was getting to the point that I was only getting one good week, if that. I was getting one good week a month. And and when I felt good, I started to do the things that I couldn't normally do, which was a big mistake, and I would pay for it the next day. I would feel really crummy because whatever, whatever I did would make me hurt more. And then I would be down on the couch a lot longer than I would normally if I didn't use that good day to clean the house or do the laundry or, whatever that I wanted to do. Maybe it was trying to get outside to do some yard work. Whatever it was, that one good week or one good day would take me out. So I would usually feel really crummy if I was blessed for a week of feeling better because I would do stuff that I couldn't normally do and I would have more pain. When I started patching, around the time that I started patching, which was in June 2023, I had bursitis in my left shoulder right here. And I had it for a year. And the doctors just kept telling me it's your age. It happens to all of us. Maybe I slept wrong, but I mean, it was so bad that I couldn't even lift my arm up like this. I couldn't lift anything heavy with my left hand. I couldn't even take a gallon of milk out of the refrigerator. Okay. But 30 minutes after I placed the patch, I put the X39 patch on the back of my neck on day one, and the pain was gone in 30 minutes, you guys. 30 minutes, the pain subsided. And that was just day one. I mean, everybody's different. Some people, it might take 4 minutes. It might take a week. It might take a month. It might take 6 months. It might take a year. We're all designed differently. But for me, on day one, in 30 minutes after patching on the back of my neck, with X39, this patch right here, the pain in this arm was gone. I was able to lift up my arm, and it hasn't come back. My shoulder regenerated. And once something regenerates, I can stop patching and it's not going to come back because it regenerated. I still patch, but if I were to stop today, it would not come back. It healed itself. My shoulder is healed. The pain in my body also started to subside on day one. I went from a level 10 pain down to about a 6. And by day 7, I was completely pain-free. I had no more pain in my body. However, I'm not going to get into the fact that I actually re-injured myself around month number 5 of patching, but I am nowhere near the pain in my body that I was prior to patching. I'm still good today. My brain fog lifted on day 7. And I literally cried because I was living in pain and I was living with this brain fog where I felt like sometimes I would drive and I would be like, wait, where am I? And I would forget where I was for a minute. Sometimes I would walk into a room and forget why I walked into the room. Sometimes I would be in a conversation with somebody and then all of a sudden stop talking because I couldn't even remember what I was talking about. I was like, what was I talking about? and it was getting bad. It was really bad. The brain fog, bad. It was scary, actually, really scary. All that subsided on day 7. Um, and that made me cry because on day 7, I realized that I was living in pain and I learned to deal with it. And I could function again and I felt so good. And I swore that I said, I'm going to share this with everybody. I'm going to share this with the world. I'm going to share it to whoever will listen because no one deserves to live in pain and no one deserves to deal with brain fog. Brain fog is freaking scary, you guys. Um, Feeling like you're forgetting everything, it's really scary. It really is. So I have empathy for those that have, diseases like dementia, Alzheimer's. That's got to be really scary for them. So I have a new level of understanding for people like that because, just having simple brain fog was really scary. So I couldn't imagine having a diagnosis of, dementia or any cognitive issues. Brain fog for me also created cognitive issues. Um, yeah, brain fog was really scary. And I shouldn't have had those cognitive issues. I shouldn't have been feeling like I was forgetting stuff. I shouldn't have had the pain I was dealing with at the young age of 45. Okay. Actually, I was 44 when I started patching. Then I turned 45. So there you guys go. That's the rundown on stem cells. So take care of your stem cells, take care of your body, take care of your stem cells so they will take care of you. And sometimes we just need a little boost in our life. And we can get that with this technology right here, with the X39 stem cell regeneration technology. They will help your stem cells. They will help your body to wake up your stem cells. And you and your body and the patches, you guys all work together. So you do everything that I told you good to do in the video and stop doing everything bad that I told you to do in the video and doing those good things. And then adding the X39 patch will make you feel like a brand new person. Okay? If you guys want to know more about these stem cells and how they work, send me a message. I'll give you my phone number, or you can call me, you can text me, you can email me. I'll give you all of my contact information. We can chat. I can help you. I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for watching, and all of the videos that I mentioned in this, or all the videos, all the links that I mentioned in this video, I will link at the bottom in the description so that you guys could go click on them and get the information that you are looking for. Once again, thank you for watching. Please click like, support me by clicking like that you watched the video and you liked it. Give me a thumbs up if this is on YouTube. I appreciate you and I honor you. And if you are watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel because I will put out more content. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things by being more active and putting out more content. A lot of the content I do put out is actually on Facebook. I actually created a private group page about the patches, and I give you guys a lot of information. But I'm starting to learn that people actually want to see my face and hear me talk about it. So I'm going to start trying to push myself to be more active, to make more videos, to be more physical, I guess. And I'm really going to try to do live videos so I can talk to a bunch of you all at the same time and open up a better line of communication with myself and you guys. So again, I just want to say thank you for watching this video and happy healing.